being live streamed right now. Thank you, Maggie and Jade. The pictures of Robert and Robert are that we're recording now. That's Maggie and Jade, incognito. They sign in their mind so they can manage it. Everybody go visual. Thank you, everybody. One minute or less. Here we go. Oh, we're recording already. Today is April 28th, 2022, and we're doing another evening version of a live. And thank you all for joining us for the evening. So we're just going to check and see which is the best during the morning or evening or whatever. And I had a schedule, so I had to redo mine. Now, how many were on last week? Or excuse me, Tuesday? It seemed like last week. 1, 2. All right. So how many have been on one of these before, including the people that raised your hand? How many have done one before? All right. So how many are having shifts happen? How many are starting to read things shift happen? Anyone? So who was our guinea person last on Tuesday? So anything happened, Carlin, since then? I love the little hand raise. This is what her hand looked like. Hello. Just like, go ahead. So any shifts since then?
I'm happier.
Well, good. Anyone? How many go? I'll be having happier. That's awesome. Anyone else? Cool. That's cool. I vote your victory. Anyone else? Any changes, shifts happening, or how many are applying it and getting accuracy in what your body language is saying? In my experience, it's really real. So, anyone? Yes, go ahead, Elizabeth.
The gal, Carlin, I was listening to her stuff last week and it was amazing. She's like, my right knee, right? Wasn't it you, Carlin, with your knee? Yeah. And I'm like, I'm sitting in my chair listening to it this morning going, oh my God, that's me. And I'm getting chills as I'm listening to everything that she's describing. There's places on me that are going through it. And I'm like, boy, talk about divine timing and interaction. And like when it's one for all and all for one, that is just, so anyhow, thank you for having that because I work through some stuff for myself too. So I really am grateful.
Awesome. And I'll share with you, because I'm used to live classes. I mean, I'm glad I'm doing Zooms. I'm glad. And it's so cool to watch in a class of, let's say, 30 or 40 people in a circle, where one person moves up scale and almost potentially everyone, a huge number of people go through their own metamorphosis when somebody else is. So that's what I love about it. All for one, one for all, or whatever that, was it the Three Musketeers, that kind of stuff. We're all the Mouseketeers. Anyone else? Anything that's happening for you? Share. That's just a quick share for all of us. And Claudia is going to be munching for all of us. If anyone's been hungry at all, just kidding, honey. It's awesome. I've already eaten. And Jess or Jessie, I choose no. Yes, it is. Thank you all, because luckily I just ate, or I'd be going, what are we having? Oh. Anyone else choose to share? Any changes, shifts? All right, so we'll just get to it. So we'll have them tonight. So I wrote some notes because I'm going to follow the format until we start rocking and rolling. To be on this, I request everybody first be visual. So that's the agreement that you're visual. Thank you for that. And Ariana knows about that. So thank you, dear. Thank you. And we also have Facebook and YouTube that you can go to and watch this. And the visual really helps. That's what we're doing here. Vote victory. And the way I do it, if you're new, as you do it your way, I'm just saying my way is I am my own permanent victory in the light. I charge me first. And then who's ever speaking, I go, I am your permanent victory in the light. I mean, I'm voting that victory the whole time. So one thing I'm asking you to do is make an agreement that you're going to be a positive charge for yourself first, and then whoever else is speaking second. And of course, I'm going to get a lot of that. Oh, thank you very much. And I vote my own, and I vote our victory as well. Play 125%. I call it the velocity of love. The universe is speeding up. I recommend we speed up with it. See perfection. And that's what body language is. Body language is always a positive something. How many love that body language is always revealing a blessing or a strength? How many know that every physiological symptom that we've got going on is actually saving our life? Especially if we know what to do with it. So just know that. And then stay fully and completely present if you can. You know, if you have to move around a little bit, it's okay. I have ginger root right here. I can just take a little bit if I get a little bit. Just kidding. All right, that's that. And move as little as possible. That's really helpful for me. Just, you know, and some people, frequently people are walking around with their laptop into a different room and a different room. And it's like, maybe if that's going to happen, which, you know, it's all right if it does, just take yourself off video for that time frame. All right. Tonight, we're going to do what very similar to what we did Tuesday. Which is, I call it the Sacred Body Language Translation Game. And what I'm going to do is share a topic. I got a number of them written out, and they're going to be a little different than last time. And then everybody will write down whatever body signal happens in the order: left shoulder, right knee, elbow, tick, 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 tick. You're going to write it down 2, 3, 4. If you have 71, usually 2, 3, or 4 will be sufficient. I'm going to get that. You know, I mean, and how many had body signals? Those that were here last Tuesday, how many had body signals going on, whether you were up or not? It's wild, isn't it? It's just like, golly, man, how's that work? All right. And then whoever volunteers, and you're not picked, you're volunteering. Oh, I didn't get to go. Yes. So the way you volunteer is you mic yourself first. Once you get your mic on, then wave so I can find you, because my screen is filling up here. Takes up to 49. So wave so I can find you. And plus, how many notice that we're moving around a lot? It's like Tetris. Anyone? So anyway, that's what's happening for me. And then you're going to share your signal progression. I'll be writing it down. Like, you know, first one area of the body, second another area, second, and I'm going to ask you questions just to get really clear on where that is. And then I'm going to be offering translations as questions generally. And then while we're doing that, all of us are voting victory. Why? Because the signals of our great self through our body language are sacred. That's why I call it Sacred Body Language Translation. Carlin, was that sacred for you, what you did the other day? Yes. And emotional, sacred, powerful, that's what it is. So if we can all really, really honor that, you know, somebody, even right now, like many people are, Claudia, are digging and scratching consciously. Got it. And that's thriving right there. That's thriving. I think I'll be thriving tonight. Got it. And then Ariana's doing, and look at somebody loves me. I'm going to get, that's pretty easy to read that one. Somebody loves me right there. All right, cool. So vote victory, see perfection, stay present, breathe. And I touch, I breathe, I stay, I feel. Whoever goes tonight, awesome. You know, you're getting the benefit of all of us voting victory. If you're not selecting yourself or don't get selected tonight somehow, as soon as you're done with the Zoom, get your My Word Made Flesh book out and just start translating. It's in the book. God, if you don't have it, get it. You know, version 2 is available for pre-order right now. It should be shipping in about 2 weeks or less, as it stands right now. I said that at the beginning of the week, so we'll see. But anyway, it's our current printer, the printer we always use or have used in the past was 6 months out. And we finally found somebody that could do it in 2 weeks. So thank you, God. So anyway, and it only increased, the price of printing only went up 3.4 times. So anyway, it's like, oh, like gasoline. Okay. Here we go. So how many of you are playing 125%? Raise your hand if you are. Good. Thank you for that. And remember, for the rest of your life, yes, 125 for the rest of your life, even while you're sleeping. How many like it? Whatever. Okay. You can snore with enthusiasm. I proved it. All right. How many of you are voting victory, your own first, and then whoever's speaking? Yes. Well, I love it. And how many of you can let yourself see right through whatever's up to the perfection inside, like our greatest weakness should be our greatest strength? How many like it? So how many are seeing perfection? Good. And how many are batting the flies away? Is that what that was, Ariana? Ariana's going, I see perfection. Get out of here. I see. Anyway, thought you should have. So I've got a log home, and it's a beautiful log home. Somehow I've got big ass bees coming in. So I have this DeWalt small little vacuum cleaner with an extension. I go up and go, all right, you're going to stand there for a little while, buddy. Anyway, I thought I'd share that because I don't like batting bees. All right. Are you ready? Here we go. Yes, everybody fully present. Okay. So this is my first access is you're going to listen to I'm going to say it 2 or 3 or 4 times. Let your body start talking. You don't have to figure anything out. Just write down the area and notice left, right, anything you can notice about it. Even if you don't remember to notice everything, I'll ask you a question so we can get it. What is in the way of your personal success? What is in the way of your personal success? So instead of answering from your mind, let your body signals tell you the real story. What is in the way of your personal success? So how many of you have 2 or 3 or 4? That was pretty fast. Ariana's over there going 1, 2, 3, and I'm doing my best not to read her, but I think she knows I'm reading her because she's over there going, I know what I did. Anyway, so cool. All right, so who's going to be our first person? Mic yourself first and then wave. Don, good, awesome, Don. Here we go. So, and I'm going to ask this of everyone, but I'm going to ask it out loud with Don. Don, do we have permission to facilitate you?
Yes.
And I'm going to say it for myself, but it's for all of us. Do I have permission to see perfection?
Yes.
Awesome. And do I have permission to discover with you your greater mission in life?
Yes.
Perfect. And how many saw him? Well, I love that. How many saw eyebrows go up? Like, yes. And then he even did a spiritual maneuver. He shifted his cheek. He turned the other cheek. No, just kidding. But he did.
Which cheek?
Yeah, different form of cheek, the butt cheek.
Exactly.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to keep taking notes so I can do this in order. So what was your first signal?
Chin.
All right. And where on your chin?
Right here. Right in the front.
Yeah. Yeah, central. Got it. So got it. And what was your second?
Heart.
And show me where you touched.
So right here.
Got it.
Feeling a pressure.
Sternum. Okay, I'm going to say sternum for now because I've got a little bit more in there. When you touched your heart sternum area, was it central right on, or was it a little bit bigger than that?
A little bigger than that.
Okay, got it.
About, like that.
All right, what was your third signal?
Left arm inside at the elbow, right in here.
Okay, left elbow inside. All right, and the fourth, and that's what we'll take for now.
So the fourth was upper head, kind of rear, kind of itchy, like almost wanting to scratch.
Oh, good. Right. On the left side mostly, right?
Yes, completely on the left.
Cool. All right, so again, we're all voting victory. Yes, everyone voting victory. And while you're listening, it may be helpful to not learn. It may be helpful to just say, I remember. So the rational mind isn't trying to go, because how many know we're doing body language without any instruction at all? How many got that? How many know you're not going, now, what should I scratch now? And how many know you're doing it automatically? All right, so the question is that I asked that accessed was what is in the way of your personal success? So chin means most likely you've got some feelings about expression, chin, lower jaw feeling at chin, mouth. So have you been holding back some feeling of expression?
Yes.
Now, with permission, I'm going to do tone too. Yes. Okay. Now, and watch, I'm just going to make sure yes. It wasn't yes. It was yes, guard. So did you notice guarding right now?
I feel it. Yeah.
So good job. Now with permission, this is a big system. So forgive me, everybody. That's the way it works. Just say, I feel it.
I feel it.
How long has your feeling world been in it?
I think since childhood.
So now now say it feels,
It feels.
I feel.
I feel.
Any difference?
So I feel feels more relaxed.
Way,
Yeah.
way.
And
Yes.
down,
Now say
down further in the chest.
yes. Whose chest?
And down further in my chest.
Good job. Now I see why you see where I'm going with this. Yes. Now say it feels,
It feels.
I feel.
I feel.
So that the shift alone from it feels or that feels to I feel is huge. We go from separate into union. And I recommend you don't take notes, just come back over and watch the video. You'll get it. Okay. And then, so what expression, the center, like if it was left, be feminine, creative, intuitive, inflow, feeling, mom, whatever. Right would be outflow, rational, masculine, linear, dad, work, whatever. But the center means it's usually about, and I'll ask it this way: did mom and dad express themselves easily with you?
No.
So did that seem, everybody know it may or may not have anything to do with it, but since it's central, it's going to be feminine and masculine. So we're just going to put that on the altar of your awareness for right now. Cool. All right. And then sternum, when you said heart, it's accurate. It's also sternum, ribs. And so ribs are protection.
Mm-hmm.
When I asked if it was a little bit bigger or straight to the sternum, whatever. So have you been protecting your heart?
Yes.
So if and as you express how you really feel with love, what happens to your own self-love?
If I express how I really feel, my self-love expands.
Yes, awesome. Agreed. So now remember, I'm going to go back to the question. What is in the way of your personal success? Number one, express how you feel. And instead of protecting yourself, what are you going to do?
Open up. Be vulnerable.
How about I say that word again? Be what?
Vulnerable.
Nope, not ever. Is whatever your name for God is, I'm going to use it now, but it could be creative, could be anything. But is the idea, I'm going to use my words for now, is God ever vulnerable?
No.
Is Mother Nature vulnerable?
No.
No. So do you get when we go, I'm going to be vulnerable? How about I'm intimate?
I'm intimate.
And no, I'm watched sometimes our Zoom room, if you know what I mean. People go, like that. So again, be vulnerable. We used it in psychology. I'm going to open up and be vulnerable. I get that, but it's not really accurate because love wins. Love is all powerful. Yes. So
Yes.
now, and where'd you go? What are you scratching? What are you digging?
Scratch right here on the outside of my left arm.
Good. Okay. Now just say, I can do this.
I can do this.
Say it again.
I can do this.
So if you've been protecting being vulnerable, what happens when you don't need to protect? In other words, if your great self doesn't need protection, what in you did in the past need protection?
My inner child.
All right. And that's, again, psychological metaphor. What in you, because I understand it. I've used it myself, but that's not the point. What in you, it's not your inner child, because your inner child is our subconscious. Our subconscious is hooked up to spirit. So it's the doubt about your feeling world. Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, good. So what's in the way is holding back expression in the past, where I'm affirming, and the thought of needing to protect your love. Yes or no?
Yes.
And then left arm, elbow inside. So, and with all that, I can't do this. Have you ever felt I can't do something?
Oh, yes.
And I can't do what?
Oh my gosh. What I desire to do.
Which is?
Fully express myself.
Yep. So, and then once you fully express yourself, what happens? What is victory right about now, kid? Because this is when the door opens up.
Yeah, I feel it. I have a lot of emotion coming up, like some tears.
Good. Say, yo, feelings.
Yo, feelings.
I touch and I stay.
I touch and I stay.
I give myself permission to love what I feel.
I give myself permission to love what I feel.
Good. So now, and you stay with it, because we're not going to push you through this. That breath, did you take it or did spirit breathe you?
Spirit breathed me.
That, to me, that's the coolest signal on the planet right there. When I'm in the middle of something, all of a sudden my body is taking a deep breath and my rational little mind didn't have a thing to do with it.
Right.
So now say yes.
Yes.
Here's what you said. Right.
Oh,
Now I'm going to show you, this is pretty advanced stuff. So I'm going to build it as I can. And,
Okay.
It would take a bit of time to teach this all to everybody, but you went right. And I believe most likely your body language is saying no to the word right. Now say yes.
yes.
Now say right.
Right.
So the glitch has been, and pretty much for everybody on the planet, is needing to be right.
Correct. Yes.
And even correct, yes. I understand, with eating from the fruit of the tree, the knowledge of good and evil, right and wrong, and falling from grace or union and becoming embarrassed. So now do you get, all right, I'm going to go back again. So I love expressing my truth. Say it.
I love expressing my truth.
I love expressing lower chin or chin. I love expressing what I feel.
I love expressing what I feel.
With love.
With love.
I feel secure, ribs, chest, sternum. I feel secure.
I feel secure.
And did you take that breath just now, or did Spirit breathe you?
Spirit breathe me.
Do you now really get something great inside of you is turned on? Yes?
Yes.
I said, I feel what?
I feel the greatness expressing. Or
My greatness.
My greatness. I feel my greatness.
Say it again.
I feel my greatness.
Say it again.
I feel my greatness.
Say it again.
I feel my greatness.
And how many get stronger and stronger and stronger? That means it's not, you didn't get strong and then back out. And now, sidebar, just so you can get the law of this thing, in my view, our little self is terrified of our great self.
Yes.
And you didn't get weaker, you got stronger. So do you get every one of these signals is coming from you? This is next key. This is the next key. This is the next tumbler. This is the next tumbler. So now left arm, I can do, again, you said it, but I'm going to have you build it again. I can do what?
I can express myself.
Oh, and then do what? Arms are doing, mouth is expression. So I can do what? A pause. So you got it. That's all I need. You said no. But I'll show you my question. I can receive what?
I can receive love.
Say it again.
I can receive love.
Say it again. And could you hear the first time? I can receive love. It went up a little bit. And then the second time, I can receive love. You came in.
Okay.
From?
I can receive love from everyone.
Cool. Who specifically?
From my parents, from my partner, from my friends, from my work associates.
Good. And he had a little bit of knowing there, but again, all of that, I would just going to roll it. Now, when you went to the occipital, high level occipital, so everybody take your hand, I'm going to say right hand, and put it on the back of your head on the occiput. And in here, underneath that occiput bone is the medulla, and below that's the brainstem, sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight, got to, have to, must is called ergotrophic. And when that energy came up, and so I give myself permission to thrive. Look at the little one, the pup comes along.
That's Waffle.
And look, it's right here. It's happening. It's so good. I give myself permission to thrive. Say it.
I give myself permission to thrive.
Say it again.
I give myself permission to thrive.
So now if you go, you don't have to tell us, but have you been holding? And again, some I like to keep in the silence. This is one of those. Whatever you get to express, just imagine now that you've expressed what you've been holding back with love, what happened for you?
I feel more powerful. I feel more complete. I feel more expressed. I feel more open.
Good.
I feel safe.
And now I love the word, would you rather be safe or secure?
Secure.
So the reason I say safe is that's fight or flight. And then secure is thriving. Safe is from the booga booga. And
right.
Then, and for, I love when individuals have kids. Would you rather have your kids safe or secure? Secure. Because safe is always like, oh my God, they're safe now. But, secure means they live in a community of people that everyone's watching out for them or something, or they're living in grace or whatever it is. So now what'd you get out of this, Don? What'd you learn? What'd you remember?
How good it feels to express myself.
Pause. Now I'm testing him. How good it feels. Say it again.
Gosh, yeah, I see
No,
that.
just say it again. No, don't fix it. Just say it again.
I see how good it feels to express myself.
Say it again.
I see how good it feels to express myself.
Now, the reason I'm going back is if we don't change the it feels, you went automatic right back to separate language, or what I call the Babel virus. Now again, say it feels.
It feels.
So can you imagine your feeling world being an it and your consciousness being out here talking about it?
Right.
Because of being right. Y'all, can you hear the code now? So now, how about I forgive needing to be right?
I forgive needing to be right.
And I forgive all the times I've been wrong.
And I forgive all the times I've been wrong.
And I wrap my arms around right and wrong.
And I wrap my arms around right and wrong.
And I love.
And I love.
Now say it feels.
It feels.
I feel.
I feel.
And then where'd that breath come from?
I didn't do it.
Yeah, your I am did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get the I didn't self wasn't it involved, but the I am self is. Awesome. So again, the reason I came back around on that is sometimes I've done this 50 out of 50 times. Facilitators, all kinds of people, I can take them all the way around them, asking one more question. They go, it feels that, this, that, these, them, they, those, it, and are separators. Not wrong. So if we're separating, it just means we still have decreed that we're out of our temple of the Most High Living God. So now just really stick with I express my feelings. Yeah, I express my feelings and I feel.
And I feel.
Awesome. All right. What else? What'd you get? What's your biggest takeaway from this?
It feels amazing when I express myself.
It feels 3 times. Now, again, I can do this. I don't want to do it. That's not my point. But I do the same with the word want. And how many want to do it? I mean, I'm talking about people who've been in the class with me for thousands of hours. And they'll go, yeah, I want to. Oh, man, I don't. Yeah, because we were socialized. We fell from grace with the Babel virus. That's all. So
yeah, I'm unaware I've been of speaking in that way.
Now, how about, I consciously express my feelings.
I consciously express my feeling.
So the first signal was that your feeling expression, if you say it feels, do you feel it?
Right. No.
Do you feel it? No. And again, can you hear that's the third or fourth? Right, wrong, right, wrong, right. So only love transcends right and wrong. So now do you get, okay. The contemplation is I feel. And then the word I is I am. So my feel, I feel, our. You'll find miracles happen.
Yes. I feel that. I feel that drop down into my heart. When
you did it again. I feel that. Who dropped down in your heart?
I feel myself drop down in my heart.
Thank you. Welcome home. Now, do y'all get, I feel, and again, if you can, I don't want to do this. I mean, I'm saying that consciously, but how many get, we've been living, we better confuse their language, for there is not anything they cannot do. So we've had a confused language. So you've got 3 its and a that in there. But not wrong. It's not a matter of saying it right. It's waking up to I feel that in my heart. I feel me in my heart. Something like that.
Yeah, that awareness feels amazing.
That awareness.
Oh my gosh. It's so.
I just did it too.
Yeah.
I just said that, popped it right out. And when I teach this, that, these, them, they, those, it, then I come right back. That's what so pretty much I am that I am is what I say after that, because it's clean.
I am that I am. And would I say awareness feels so good and leave it there?
My awareness.
My awareness.
Because here's what you said. Awareness feels so good. Your head went, no. Get in front of a mirror. You said awareness feels so good. Is what I say. Awareness feels so good. Your body goes, no. My awareness feels so good.
My awareness feels so good.
Yeah, me feels so good.
You feel so good.
Yeah, your English might not be too great, but your language will be cosmic. Awesome. Thank you, Don.
Thank
Vote is
you.
victory. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, let's share what you learned, kids. Just come on, jump on about what you get out of that, and then we'll do the next one. I'm really asking you to jump in. Go ahead, Jess.
I love what you said about safe versus secure. Because I've been focused on the lack of safety in my life, and I've had no security.
So now I am, and by the way, our greatest weakness could be our greatest strength. So just say, I am massively secure.
Oh, I am massively secure.
I mean, like outside of the box.
Yeah, I am massively secure outside of the box.
Again, what's your name for your God, your creator?
God. So
I am God secure.
I am God secure.
Say it again.
I am God secure.
Say it again.
I am God secure.
Mean it. Now you're backing out a little bit because
I am, because I never even used the word God until about a year ago. So
okay. So how about I? And just for
but
right
it's
now,
good.
just,
It's fine.
Yep. Just say I am. Like again, usually because it got stuffed down our throats. That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do really with our connection to whatever created us. It has to do with people. So do you get that? Always hit a home run. So I am God secure, or I am victoriously secure. I trust I am secure. Those kind of words will really help you.
Yeah. I trust I am secure.
Good job. Thank you, dear. Anyone else? You're welcome.
Awesome.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Anyone else? Yes, Minnie.
Yes, I got the language code is so imperative to what we do, and it's, and I'm using the word it.
Me too.
They go hand in hand. The body language and the language code go hand in hand.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, they're really, it's a different facet. All of my codes, which you know, Minnie, all of my codes are just different facets of the same diamond shining mind of us. That's what they are. And so whether it's a body language, whether it's signal, whether it's breathing code, whether it's external, internal, whatever, it's the same, it's not a separate thing. They're all related to each other. Yes, ma'am. And that's why I said, everyone, first place is language. In the beginning was the word was with God, the word was God. Cool. Yes. And then body language is letting us know what we require restoring when there's a limited belief system felt and embodied in us. So this is the conscious language piece is essential. Awesome. Thank you, Minnie. Anyone else? Go ahead, Tammy.
Oh, I just, I was close to tears when you were working with Dawn, and I could just feel I was breathing with him. Everything was just like that breath work, dropping from the head into the heart. I was just right there breathing with you, Dawn. Like, oh, so powerful.
With permission, Tammy, the head and the heart.
Oh, my head and my heart.
And you're right there or right here?
Oh, right here.
Now watch, it's subtle. I'm not correcting her. I'm just saying, wow, my head, my heart, I was right there. I'm right here. Say, I'm right here.
I'm right here.
In my head into my heart.
My head into my heart.
Yeah. So again, how many have been saying, are we there? Or did we get there? We're there. I can feel there. How many get there? Is no there. It's all here. Thank you, dear. So beautiful. Look what you did, Don. You had something to do with that. Oh, yeah. Anyone else? Yes, go ahead, Elizabeth. Where's that button? The little mic.
We're working with two screens here, so I
got it. Good job.
So I found it interesting that he was going through some stuff, and a little bit of touching, no big deal. I feel like I don't touch as much as some of the other people, and I really grabbed my left cheek, and then all of a sudden I had a spark in my index finger because I wrote it down because I thought this is really wild, and then the left knee on the inside. So I'm like, isn't that?
Well, I'm going to just help you for that. So left cheek, was that the first signal?
Yes. Yeah, right there.
Well, how about I let my world see what our cheeks show how we feel. How many have seen somebody who blushes and trying not to, and their cheeks go? How many have seen somebody walk up and try to look normal, you know, on a microphone or whatever, and their cheeks are going while they're trying to hide that they're pissed off, angry, or afraid, or whatever? It'd be much to go, I'm really got a lot going on, and vote my victory. Okay. And then so how about I let my world see how I feel? No, don't write it down. Stay with me.
Okay.
You can get it from the video. So I say, I let my world see
I let my world see
my real me.
my real me.
And then what was the next signal?
End of my left finger, the
I
index.
receive direction.
I receive direction.
These finger direction, receive, give, receive, give. Okay, so I received direction. Did it spark?
It was it was like well, I felt like it was like all of a sudden there was just this pinprick of energy in there. Like,
Yeah, there's like, you know, we have energy, like chakras. I call them Shaka Khan. We have chakras in our body. How many know you have chakras? And you have chakras in the palms. We have fingertip there. You know, we're an electric body, and we do body electronics. So now, how about I receive direction?
I receive direction.
And then what was the next signal?
The knee on the inside.
Whose knee?
My left knee on the
My-
inside.
So I forgive who?
Ooh.
How many heard it? Ooh. Go ahead. I forgive who? Voter victory. I forgive who?
I'm gonna go with my renters next door right now.
Oh, I'm gonna go with number 2. You get it? So wait, I'm gonna go with, you know, not wrong. Anyone? It's like the game. I'll take number 2. What's the guy's name that anyway? So who do you get to forgive first besides your
Myself.
renters? What is it?
Myself.
And the inside of your knee is yourself.
Oh my.
So I forgive myself for.
I forgive myself for being so angry at them.
Yeah. And how about I partner with myself?
I partner with myself.
I empower them to partner with me.
I empower them to partner with me.
Freud would say, easy for you to say. I empower them. I empower. Me too. I know what that's like. So anyway, do you get a sense? You gave 3 signals. I thought I could do them pretty quick, but you get, oh, baby, I forgive myself. Say it.
I forgive myself.
Now say, love is forgiving.
Love is forgiving
And giving.
and giving
And giving.
and giving
And giving.
and giving
And giving.
and giving.
Now say, I empower my world to partner with me.
I empower my world to partner with me,
And I partner with myself.
and I partner with myself.
So knees are forgiveness and partnership and humility. And then what's wow upside down?
Mom,
So now you go to mom. I forgive mom.
I forgive mom.
For what?
Ooh. Not protecting me when I was a kid.
There we go. And again, I forgive you, mom, for no reason.
I forgive you, mom, for no reason.
I forgive you just because I forgive you.
I forgive you just because I forgive you.
Now, emotionally, are you touching and running right now or touching and staying?
Touching and staying.
Good job. Thank you. I like it. Thank you. Awesome. Good. Anyone else? That's so good that we got a quickie in there. That was like kind of fun. Anyone else? What are you getting so far? Anyone? Going once? Going twice? Sold American. All right. So let's go ahead to the next person that we'll do that same one. What is in the way of your personal success? Jess, go ahead.
Thanks. Can't believe I'm jumping in here, but
I recommend you say, I believe it. I believe it.
I believe I am jumping in. This
Good job.
is really great. I really appreciate you.
Oh, awesome. And so
Thank-
what's your
Thank you,
first?
Claudia. First was right forehead and the whole top of my crown, like a band of pain, pressure,
Okay, so right forehead and then the crown.
and the top of the crown.
Yep. Then what?
And then it was the upper chest, the collarbone and the throat.
Okay, what was 3?
Neck, the occiput, neck and occiput.
And what was 4?
Right scap,
And what is it?
right scapula.
Oh, good. Okay, got it. All right, so I'm going to go with those. So usually in the question will access information. So this is, I'm going to, and kind of watch because I get to build this. So this area is visual cortex. This area right side would be visual cortex in outflow. I'm going to leave it at that for now.
Mhm.
So this is where what's been in the way of your success. Oh, and you're just doing that perfectly. Do that again.
Yeah.
Do that again.
Oh.
Yeah. And here's what she just said. And now she starts unfolding. Now say, I clear the way I've been seen before.
I clear the way I've been seen before.
And then again, she goes right to heart. Who saw
Yeah.
you in a way that wasn't your ideal?
How many people can I mention?
We'll go to the earliest memory.
The earliest. Mom. Yeah. That's
Okay. Okay.
family.
Now,
Family.
I got it. My family. And now just say, I see myself in a new way.
I see myself in a new way.
Now notice this is visual cortex about doing, and then you went right back, right up to this area, eye, cheek. So how do you feel now that you see yourself in a new way?
Well, I have to itch back here. So
And that's thriving. That's how fast this works. So how do you, and then she rocks forward. The rocking forward, when people rock forward, like if they hold back, that's simple, they're holding back. But when somebody's rocking forward, you didn't rock forward a little. You rock forward like enthusiasm. Yes. So this is so simple. How many are going, what was that question again? This is really important. Well, what was in the way? Well, number one, see yourself in a new way. Yes or no?
yes.
And then I clear the way I've been seen. I see myself. Say, I see myself
I see myself.
as, and then in love.
Yeah. In love.
Say it again.
I see myself in love.
Say it again.
I see myself in love.
Now move air. Breathe.
Yeah.
Now say, I choose to make this easy.
I I choose to make this easy.
I touch and I stay.
I touch and I stay.
Say it again. I touch and I stay.
I touch and I stay.
Now say, me love me.
Me love me.
Me see my real self.
Me. Me.
I know you're talking to me and people go, you are so weird. Me, because me is our subconscious. Me see, I see my real self. You can do it that way. I see.
Oh, I thought you were saying a name.
I know. I'm with you.
I thought you
Angel.
were saying
Yeah.
Steve. I thought I had to say Steve.
Yeah. No, me see me.
Me see me.
Me see my real self.
Me see my real self.
Me see my love.
Me see my love. I'm getting dizzy.
Yep. And now the dizzy, with permission, let it be okay. Stay
Yeah.
seated.
Yeah.
The mortal coil is counterclockwise. And as you start to do what you're doing, you're actually coming on to life forever. You're actually resurrecting or raising.
Yeah.
So do you get, and can you see your head kind of going, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vote her victory, kids. This is our job. Vote her victory. How many of you are going, I've got the spins myself. Just put one foot on the floor. You'll be fine. Listen. All right. So now do you get how you're reversing the curse? Yes or no?
Yes, I am reversing the curse
Into what?
into victory.
My victory.
My victory.
Yeah, say it again. And again, each time, my victory.
It's my victory. I'm turning the curse into my victory.
So the collarbone is really the most protective structure of blessings and burdens. It's like the shoulder, collarbone are all one. So now say, I restore my blessings. Just say it's okay. When you can, it's okay. I love what I feel.
I love what I feel.
I touch and I stay.
I touch and I stay.
I breathe.
I breathe.
I love.
I love.
I feel.
I feel.
I touch.
I touch.
I stay.
I stay.
What's happening in you?
This is softening.
Who is?
I'm softening.
How many notice the it's I'm, yes.
I'm
Now, again,
I'm
even though
open.
tears, how about I see in a new way? And even though tears are moving, it's still eyes.
Yeah.
Now, if you can all see the red under there, she has in the past emotionally, have you in the past emotionally hated the way you're seeing.
Oh, absolutely.
So now say only love sees me.
Whew. Only love sees me.
Now the temples, she's right now, even though she's holding her head and all that, this is where we start making a new choice. And it's on both sides and it was simultaneously. Say it again. Only love sees me.
Only love sees me.
Say it again.
Only love sees me.
Say it again.
Only love sees
How many
me.
see? Notice the red's going away now. Say it again. Only love sees me.
Only love sees me.
And then what's your name for your creator?
God.
All right. Now say only God sees me.
Only God sees me.
And now say I see myself through everyone.
I see myself through everyone.
I see myself in love. And again, that's the sternum. Got it? I see my, it's like, I'll give you, build the statement in a minute. So when we go, oh, they see me, I'm seeing myself through their eyes in a limited way. That's the only way it can be. As we think in our heart, so are we. So how about I see myself through everyone's eyes in love?
I see myself through everyone's eyes in love.
Yeah, only love sees me.
Only love sees me.
I see only love seeing me.
I see only love seeing me.
And then I know what to do neck.
I know what to do neck.
And that was your neck. And then to thrive. And that's occiput. So now say I thrive in my love.
I thrive in my love.
I restore my blessings on mom and dad's side.
I restore my blessings on mom and dad's side.
What'd you understand? What'd you remember in this session, dear?
There's the freeing, the feeling of softening, not having to protect.
Good. Yeah. I mean, this, I'll go to Don as well. The idea, once we start to love, we don't need to protect.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that. Love is all powerful. We're talking about agape, divine love, radiant sun, a sun presence,
Yes.
the power of the tsunami of love.
Yeah.
I'm going to get, that's what we're built by. Every cell in our body is built by it. Think about the sperm and the egg, their commitment. Tiny little sperm, tiny little egg, still building our body. That's how much we're loved.
Yeah.
And how many like partnering with life force? How many, yes, you really get it? So you know, the crowd. So now I see who I really am.
I see who I really am.
And now I remember, maybe even faster, I remember I am that I am.
I remember that I am that I am.
And what I said is, I remember I am that I am. Everybody, I'm going to show you. And she said, I remember that I am that I am. So it's just not wrong. It's just the little self had to throw a separator, like it feels that. So just say, I remember.
I remember.
I am.
I am.
That I am.
That I am.
And the word that I am is referring, it's connecting.
Yeah.
If I say, I feel that, it's separation. So now right, do it again. I thrive. Say it again. I thrive.
I'm going to do like, oh.
Yeah. And many people walk up to me in classes and going, you know, real privately, and they go, oh, do you actually release fleas in the room? And I'm going, no. Well, I mean,
I think you said on my head.
well, that means you're now say I love what I feel.
I love what I feel.
But they're all like, I can do this or I will or whatever. So I'm going to get the book out, slow it down. If you have to write 55 things down and then go one at a time, translate, but you're going to keep going. Notice that Jess kept going. Got it. The minute we started, she had more and more and more. And here's what I make up about it. When you're like our great self, I'm going to call it our subconscious right now. I really believe it's our spirit through our feeling world. That's what I believe it is. When our spirit there's a translator in the house and can get a message to the conscious mind of the person. That's people's like, oh, you know, because it's like, I've been trying to get this message through to you to 50 years, and now I can do it in 5 minutes. I'm going to do that. And so again, Muhammad right now is going, I can, I will, I can, I will. Come on. I mean, that's why I love, like, normally I love live, but when I started going with Zoom, I was going, man, I can see everybody. If I'm looking over here in a circle and you're digging and scratching, I can't see you, but over here, how many are going, just don't move. Just don't move. Anyway, Jess, welcome home. It's a girl.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. Cool. All right, everybody. Mike yourself,
you.
what'd you get? Beautiful, dear. What'd you
Beautiful.
learn? Go ahead, Minnie.
Yes. Thank you, Jess, for upgrading me. It takes a lot of courage for what you did. So thank you from my heart to yours.
And Minnie,
And
let's
voting,
talk about this. This takes courage, kids. How many get that? How many know it takes courage in just going instead of looking like a robot? And feel yourself full of Botox, you know, and then how you doing? Really good. That's nice to see you. No, this is where we start to feel. So go ahead, Minnie. But how important, you've played the game a lot. Yes.
yes,
How courageous were you? A little shy in the beginning?
a little. I didn't really sit on my hands like a lot of people did, but I was quiet.
Yeah.
So what I got is voting victory is imperative for my victory and for your victory and for our victory. So thank you again, Jess. Awesome.
Me too. That's how I stay clean, is voting victory, everyone. I mean, I might do it, sound spiritual. I'll do it for me. It might be spiritual, but it's for me. Who else? What'd you get? What you learning? What you remembering? Mike, yourself first, and then wave. Go ahead, Ariana.
The one we get the creed that is meant for us in the instant is an instant manifestation in our body. The is an instant, like you see in the face, in the whole aura. Yeah. Yes.
And Ariana always ends with, yeah, I love it. She says this 5-minute long explanation, then she'll end with, yeah. It's kind of, and where do you live, honey?
In Australia.
And Australia tends to do, yeah, they do that.
Yeah.
That's just, it's fun. Aw, cool. And anyway, it's such a sacred thing we're all doing. I'm going to get my word made flesh. Every one of the decrees moved the needle over and over and over and over and over again for myself and the people I work with. They're not just theoretical. This is what shifts that thing. This is when the person, like, I have love and my love stays. If there's lost love, that'll show up in the eye as little diamonds at the heart thymus region, both eyes, right and left eye. And so have you ever felt like you lost love? Oh yeah. How many? And if there's 4 diamonds, if I'm live in a class, I'll put my fingers behind my back with 4 up. And then 4. I can see how many times they said I lost love. Well, the subconscious comes along and goes, oh, love equals loss. So now anyone they love, they're going to love someone they're going to lose. Oh, not such a good idea. So I will help them go, wow, all right. I have them say, I have love and my love stays. And she's like, what? All right, I have love and my love stays. And they're going, what? Say it again. I say it again. And now say, I have my love and my love stays. And usually by then they're going, oh God. But this has to happen before they can let themselves love. And then I'll usually say, have you ever actually lost love? And they say, no. And then I say, I am love. I have them do that. And they go, I am love. I am love eternal. And my love stays. What we're doing is we're rebuilding a glitch, a fly in the ointment in their Babel virus back into, do you get it? And then these little diamonds dissolve. I am love. How could you lose it? I am love and my love stays. Cool. Anyone else? Anyone? All right. Who would like to go on the What is in the way of my personal success? Tammy, I'm going to go with Tammy since Charles has gone a lot. Forgive me, Charles, but Tammy's right over here. So I saw her first. Go ahead.
I've first felt it in my solar plexus, and then my stomach, and then it was heart center.
And show me where that was.
Heart center.
Well, just where did you feel? I got it. That's all I need. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it was throat.
All right. Is that plenty? Now, if you watch her, she's not, watch her. She's going, in Voter Victory Kids, she's going, shut up. Her lips pursed together. Right now, that was like her motion body. Did anybody see it? She goes, everyone press your lips together and talk. Ain't going to happen. Now she's going, oh my gosh, what have I done? I have released the Kraken. Holy mackerel. Yes. All right. So solar plexus means vote your victory, dear. Have you had grief?
Lots.
Now, yes, sir. Yeah. Good
Yes.
answer, but yes. About what?
Loss of a relationship.
Notice what we just talked about. Fascinating. And then stomach is what we've taken in. So in the loss of that relation, and here's what, this is the reversal. So I'm going to build it in the positive, just so you know. So now just say, I restore my will.
I restore my will.
And I willingly enjoy.
And I willingly enjoy.
What I receive.
What I receive.
And that's your stomach. So have you hated what you had received and then what was taken away?
Yes.
So now I forgive that person.
I forgive that person.
For what?
For the hurt and disappointment.
Right. And with permission on words, not wrong. Pain exists. Hurt is reaction to pain. So if you can move it, if you can move from you hurt me to I feel or felt pain when this happened. Once you feel something, hurt is a state, like afraid is a state, fear is a feeling. Hurt is a state. Would you rather be the state of hurt or have pain?
The pain.
Now say, with permission, now say the pain.
The pain.
That pain way over there.
That pain way over there.
Whose pain?
My pain.
Now you're taking ownership. Once you touch it, you can turn it into enthusiasm, love, intuition. It goes enthusiasm, pain, anger, fear, grief, apathy, unconsciousness. There's 7 octaves down, wherever you are, going up, unconsciousness, apathy, grief, fear, anger, pain, enthusiasm. So hurt means you can't move the pain. So now I love my pain into my enthusiasm.
I love my pain into my enthusiasm.
Say it again.
I love my pain into my enthusiasm.
And since I talked about lost love, I am love and my love stays.
I am love and my love stays.
Say it, and then you see how you wanted to make that quick and run away?
Yes.
Yeah, not wrong. Just say it's okay to run.
It's okay to run.
Yo, little self.
Yo, little self.
Yo, wuss self.
Yo, wuss self.
I love you anyway.
I love you anyway.
I touch and I stay.
I touch and I stay.
And what's happening?
I'm feeling it in my throat.
Yeah. And so let's go on. So now I receive only love.
I receive only love.
I remember only love.
I remember only love.
I feed myself and nourish myself only love.
I feed myself and nourish myself only love.
I enjoy love again.
I enjoy love again.
So there's this languaging piece. I can, I am, I will, I choose, I have, I love, I create, I enjoy. And that goes to the energy centers of the body plus the 8th, it's called 8th center. I enjoy is the highest state of being, the only way we can glorify our creator. So when this hurt happened, did you deny enjoying love?
Yes.
And did you punish yourself?
Yes.
So now I forgive myself.
I forgive myself.
And did it help anyone to punish yourself?
No.
No. So again, it's like self-abuse. Yes. So now I forgive myself, and just make it okay that you did it. You know, if you have to join a 12-step program, that you joined a 12-step program, that you joined this 12-step program, that's going to take a lot of your time. So you might as well just a blanket, I forgive just because I forgive. I forgive for no reason. Now do you get, oh, I give myself permission to enjoy love again.
Yes.
Say it. I give myself, I love it. I'll have that one. Put that on my invoice or my whatever. I'd like that meal, please. So I'm going to find out where you are, because you get, if you can come through this veil, but you're going to have to do it. I'm not going to give it to you. So what you can remember, bring it online. What's your choice at this point?
What you just said, I forgive myself. I forgive myself for not loving myself.
Good. Awesome. And I recommit to loving myself.
And I recommit to loving myself.
And I recommit to enjoying my love.
And I recommit to enjoying my love.
And I recommit to attracting enjoyable love.
And I recommit to attracting enjoyable love.
I am love.
I am love.
Say it again.
I am love.
Say it again.
I am love.
Say it again.
I am love.
I love my pain into my enthusiasm.
I love my pain into my enthusiasm.
Good. And then heart is I love with all my heart. I love with all my heart. Just say it.
I love with all my heart.
Say it again. I know. Border victory, kids.
I forgot the statement.
On Angel, this is so normal. I'm like, I've happened to me so many times. Are you talking to me? Were we having a conversation? I love with all my heart.
I love with all my heart.
Say it again. That's why you're on this right now. That's why the universe put us in this moment, my dear. Say it again. I love with all my heart.
I love with all my heart.
Say it again.
I love with all my heart.
And if I can say, let's vote Tammy's victory over there. If the way to do it is love with all your heart, and she'll get it. How many? And our heart is eternal. You know, our heart is God's heart, really. So now do you get, that's what this is all about, yes or no? Like whoever left you wasn't your beloved. That's all there is to it. No matter how much you like it to be and how much painful, do you get that pain, when loved, opens up intuition and it moves us into enthusiasm. I love with all my heart. Say it. And remember, this is your body giving these signals. So what was in the way just now, I love with all my heart. Say it.
I love with all my heart.
And then I express my love with ease. Throat. I express my love.
I express my love with ease.
Yeah. And so solar plexus is will, and throat is also will. I reclaim my divine will.
I reclaim my divine will.
Say it again.
I reclaim my divine will.
I author my own life.
I author my own life.
I reclaim my authority.
I reclaim my authority.
And I take my authority and I love with all my heart.
I reclaim my authority and I love with all my heart.
Now mean it. Say it again.
I reclaim my authority and I love with all my heart.
No, say it again. Mean it.
I reclaim my authority and I love with all my heart.
Now tell every cell in your body.
I reclaim my authority and I love with all my heart.
I love loving with all my heart.
I love loving with all my heart.
I move from fear to fierce.
I move from fear to fierce.
I move from shy to shine.
I move from shy to shine.
I shine fiercely.
I shine fiercely.
Say it again.
I shine fiercely.
Mean it. Say it again. Snap it.
I shine fiercely.
Yeah. And is that who you are?
Yes.
So you can't play small. How many get, this is every one of us. This is just real time. And the no's running, that's the I can's returning. Just say, I can.
I can.
I can do this.
I can do this.
I am this.
I am this.
So what'd you get, Tammy?
I'm not sure what the correct answer is. I just came to me that I believed I made an agreement with what some family members said in the past. And so I stayed small.
And how about, and so now I reclaim my authority.
I reclaim my authority.
You see why that's so important.
Yes.
And everyone, we create people telling us we're this or that so that we wake up and go, nope, and bless them, forgive them, because we created that. We're involved in that. What happens now that you write your own script?
I'm fierce.
Yep. Say it again.
I am fierce. I love. I am love.
How about I love fiercely?
I love fiercely.
Could we use some of that on the planet today?
Oh, yes.
Say it again. I love fiercely.
I love fiercely.
Forgive me, I'm going to be a little crass, but just say I kick ass and take names.
I kick ass and take names.
Yeah. That's the point. How many you're going to get to a point where it's going to be, oh, yes, because we're built by fierce love. That's all there is to it. Awesome. Dear, excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
And keep it coming. And by the way, when somebody says thank you and you go, thank you, thank you, thank you, no, thank you. No, and pretty soon it's no, thank you. So Tammy, thank you.
You are welcome.
Good job. Yes, I'm going to get it. You are welcome. That's really cool. Awesome. All right. Anyone, what'd you learn today? We're at our time, basically. Go ahead, Don.
The movement, when I'm speaking or when Tammy's speaking, I feel that's for each one of us to heal. There's so many times I was saying, me too, me too, me too. And she was saying her statements, making her decrees, just voting victory. And then also the feeling of my brain being rewired, kind of melting down, and the sense of just being so fully present in this moment that really all I felt to do is just keep voting victory and saying, me too. Yes, I agree. Yes, me too. That's
awesome. And I do the same as well, but how about the me too is a duality? So I am that. I am. Or for me, instead of me too, just because of the two thing, me also, but how about I am maybe more power? It may be, or some version of that may be more powerful than they're having two of me. Not so good. One of me. Me one. I choose to know. Thank you. Who else? What'd you get? Minnie.
Yes, I got that there's no one else here. Tammy was put here tonight because I am going through the same thing. And the universe put me here tonight. And Tammy was put here tonight. So thank you, Tammy.
And when one of us moves through, all the rest of us have that. We can move too. That's why this is always fascinating to me from a little kid. The return will be in the twinkling of an eye, like a thief in the night. And to me, I was like, God, that's really cool. But then, of course, I work with eyes, and I'm, basically, well, let's get our eyes twinkling, and then boom, it just happens. How many love that all of a sudden we wake up? We're not learning. It's not a series of progressions. How many realize tonight the word became flesh?
Yes.
Decree a thing and it shall be established unto you. By your words you shall be justified, and by your words you shall be condemned. A man, a woman who offendeth not in word, the same as a perfect person and able to bridle the whole body. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. In the beginning of anything was the word was with God, the word was God. Meaning the minute you say it already happened, happened. And the word becomes flesh. So when we get the decree right, which is, I believe it was Ariana talked about that. When we get the decree crystal clear, it's instantaneous manifestation. And that's freaky for our emotional body. Yo, emotional body, I touch and I stay. I choose to make this fun and easy. I love, I touch, I breathe. And then when we notice that we step through and spirit puts oxygen or inspiration or inner spirit activation in us, our spirit has said yes. We don't have to do anything from our human. It already happened. Scripture, before you have asked, I have answered. And how many get we're being made new?
Yes.
Now, it's not like improving. This is the renewing of our mind. Anyone else? I love all this. Thank you, Minnie.
You're welcome.
Anyone else? What you getting? What you learning? What you remembering? Go ahead, Tammy.
Bob, I was just going to say that I've in the past have had this cough, this tickly cough. And after we've done this session, I haven't been coughing.
Then that's I reclaim my authority. The cough is solar plexus diaphragm. It is throat. So I reclaim my divine will. And like if I'm doing a session or in class, those that have been live with me in class, I go, and I haven't been coughing. So my body is telling me somebody who I'm working with gets to reclaim their will. So I go over, reclaim your will. Then my cough is done. That's a little signal I've somehow, whatever. So do you get, I reclaim my will. I am my God authority. I write my own script. And so that what you said, my family member told me something, or I told myself through my family member, I forgive myself and them. I reclaim my authorship. I write my own script. That the statement of God is the only presence and power acting in me, through me, and around me is a great thing to have on a moment-to-moment basis. And voting victory, how many found there's power, amazing, glorious grace, really, in voting victory? Don, go ahead.
I was just raising my hand to say yes. There's amazing.
Oh, good. Well, I was hearing you. Cool. Thank you, Debbie. I love it. I've had people, I ask a yes or no question. Somebody says yes, raising their hand. And then a couple, Brittany is who I'm thinking of right now. So I said, Brittany, and she didn't have anything else. She was just raising her hand, but there was a complete metamorphosis in that moment. So the universe goes, I'm going to get your hand up and Bob's going to call on you. And that. So she created that. Anyone else? So this book, the new version, My Word Made Flesh, version 2, brand neutral, which is brand new, finally figured that out, is shipping in probably 10 days to 2 weeks, something like that's available now. It's in a pre-sale, inexpensive for the moment while we're doing it. And you can order it and get it. Look at that. Click here to pre-order your copy. Is that Siri? Is Siri? I know it's Jade or Maggie. It's not Siri. Seriously. No, just kidding. So anyway, join us. And getting iPhotos. I'm gearing up to start doing a bunch of bioopticalography sessions. So anyone that's going to aroma sharing before Convention for Young Living, I recommend you come to aroma sharing, and we'll be there with a bunch of cameras taking photos and a whole bunch of other stuff. So just know that. And there's people all over the country with cameras now. So you may have to travel a little bit, but that'd be the thing I recommend people do. Because then you don't have to dig and scratch and just see it in your eyes. And it's so good. Cool. All right. Well, thank you all. Any other questions, comments? Go ahead, Claudia.
Are you taking appointments at Aroma Share or just come show up and? Yes.
How's that for an answer? Yes. Yeah. I'm thinking, because now I'm finding out that they're letting people in like in blocks of 2 hours. So I'm going, well, that's not really going to work if we don't know when the person's coming in. So what I'm suggesting is we'll get your name on a list. You can do that now. And then you're like, if the minute you show up, you're on a list, we'll take you right in.
I want to be on the list.
Yeah. Yep. So that's anybody that can do that. You can do that. And it's, and I'm scheduling myself. I can do 48 in a month or in 4 weeks. And so I'm going, well, I can do 48 or I can go for 2 months. Anyway, that's kind of, I'm used to this. I used to do 15 to 20 biooptic sessions a day. I do 3 now. Just because I like to do other things as well. Anyway, and it's the most important thing I know anybody can do. So awesome. Go ahead.
What is biooptic session?
Bioopticalography is a form. Do you know what iridology is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so this is something I got as an iridologist 40 some years ago, I realized the iris of the eye is all the thought, word, and emotional patterns we're talking about in the iris. That when we suppress it, it goes into our world. That's the white of the eye, the sclera, and the pupil is our connection to our creator. So we take photos, 24 megapixel, amazing. It's a camera that built just for us.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I do a session. And when the person changes their thought, word, and emotional pattern, the fibers of the eye change.
Cool.
And you can go on our website and look at the samples, examples of biooptic holography.
Oh,
And it's really cool. It's one of the coolest, most cosmic things that I know of. I mean, I may do it, but I'm still front row going, this is so cool. This is so cool. I mean, yes, I'll look normal when I'm doing it, but it's still cool. So anyway.
And quick, briefly, your coaching sessions, is it the same as other, I mean, is it all under the umbrella of coaching? A session?
I do. Yes, somebody can get 100 minutes or 200 minutes. And it's whatever happens. So it's called life upgrade coaching. So if it's sacred body language, it's all the same thing.
Whatever happens. Okay.
Yeah, it's whatever happens. And I work with languaging, all the codes. If you do the training all for you, or you can you can study it from home. You'll study all these different codes I use, which you don't have to know them all, but it's nice to go, oh, he's watching he's noticing my breath. How many saw how quickly I saw that person go, yes, I mean, that's part of the code. The minute spirit breathes us, I'm done. The spirit just came in and said, yes. Or what do I need to do other than let them know that just happened? So that's it. And you can get a package of 100 minutes or 200 minutes. The reason I love them is because somebody might just take 10 minutes. I'm really fast, not in a hurry. I mean, This is really a fast. I mean, all of these were a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, something like that. So you can get a package. You can just support at masterysystem.com or our website, and you can find out all that stuff and see if anybody.
Okay, I won't take your time on that.
Okay. Oh, that's all right, dear. And that's what I'm here for. Mastery System. Look at this. It's so good. There's a link in the thing right now that says, masterysystem.com/personal-coaching. There you go. So our team is going and typing it out and putting it in. So awesome. All right. To each of you, I love you. Thanks for playing. Thanks for voting victory. Remember, the return is for all of us when we do it. So be well. And party on, Garth, as they say, for those that know what that means.